On this episode of Pitch Chris, why is it so important for an actor or actress to build his or her fan base? Should you have different headshots for different roles? And at what point in your career should you bring on a talent manager? Hi, and welcome to episode 20 of Pitch Chris, where you guys ask me questions about the entertainment business, and I'm going to answer them for you. To ask me a question, find me on social media at Chris DeBlasio, hashtag Pitch Chris, and I'll be happy to answer all the questions you guys have. This first question comes from Keith. Let's see what Keith has got to say.
Hey Chris, Keith Craft here. We're on set here of my production that's going to be Blues of Christmas, and the Merry Blues of Christmas. But anyways, I love your show. So my question for you is, as an actor, as a working actor, I know there's publicists out there that help us promote our image once we have one, but my question is, how do you really get that image? I know talking to a lot of acting instructors, they're like, oh, well, you got to brand yourself first and then, really work that image, and then you can move on to, kind of expand from those roles. So if there are companies out there that are really great for developing an image for actors and stuff like that, that's what I'd really like to know. Where do we reach out to them and stuff like that, and if they have certain people they like to work with, and type of cost and stuff like that involved. So that's my question to you, and look forward to working with you, and I'll talk to you real soon. Thanks so much.
Hey Keith, personal branding is huge for an actor. And let me tell you the reason why. Because producers like myself are going to be looking for actors that have a huge following. A lot of films, most films actually, are funded by A-list talent. Well, that A-list talent has a following. And the reason why producers love putting A-list talent in their movies is because it puts butts in seats. We know that because of that following, we know people are going to go see that movie. So as a working actor, developing your image and putting your brand out there is going to be very important, because you're increasing your value the more followers that you have. So yes, there are companies that out there you can grab yourself a publicist. Publicists help a lot with your image. Our company, Agency 850, we do a lot of branding for corporate CEOs, but we also do branding for people in the entertainment business. So give us a shout if you're looking for some representation on the on branding yourself. But that's very important as an actor, because you want to be able to have that image out there and increase your value.
Hi Chris, my name is Paycop Jarenpone. I'm an actor from Ohio, and my question is, as far as headshots are concerned, do you think it's necessary to have more than one headshot for different looks? Because I noticed that when I shave my beard and facial hair, it does age me down quite a bit and changes my appearance completely. So do you think it's necessary to have more than one as an industry standard, or is one enough?
So yeah, having multiple headshots, I think, is really good, because what that's doing is that's putting you in a different light. Like as you mentioned, you shave, you're a totally different person. The casting director actually sees that, right? So also having different headshots for different specific, very hyper-specific roles, like something in the military. Maybe you're wearing a green shirt, throw on some dog tags, grow a little scruff, right? That's going to make you look a little bit different, as opposed to say you're going out for a role as a doctor. Maybe you're wearing a lab coat or a white dress shirt with a stethoscope or something like that, clean shaved, right? That's going to actually paint the picture for a casting director. So yeah, I would say having separate headshots for different roles and submitting those very specifically could up your chances on landing that role. So having multiple headshots is definitely give you a little boost.
As an actor, how important is having a manager? Also, as an actor, what are some of the steps that can be taken to get the attention of producers and casting directors?
Hey Troy, thanks for your question. So having a talent manager, if you don't have any credits or you don't have anything, I wouldn't start there. I would start with building your resume on your own first, doing self-submissions, booking some jobs, getting training, because managers really, they're going to be very helpful once you're busy and you have a lot of things going on. They're managing your schedule. They're connecting you with certain people in the business. But once you're at that point where you've got a couple of credits on your resume, maybe start looking for a manager. And to answer the second part of your question, a lot of times managers can make those introductions to producers and to casting directors and some of their contacts too, so they could be beneficial. But the biggest thing is, you want to build your credits on your own just starting out and network. You want to go to these industry events. You want to go, a lot of these casting directors, they'll do seminars. Go to those seminars. Film festivals, a lot of film festivals will have panel discussions with executive producers or casting directors. Stick around, see if you can chat it up with them after the event and build those relationships. But you start doing those things on your own, start building your resume. Once you get to a certain point, get a manager to take you to that next level. So that's all for today's episode. Great questions. To ask me a question, find me on social media at Chris DeBlasio, #PitchChris, and I'll be happy to answer all the questions you guys have.